Trinity, the former Naomi, is the new Impact Knockouts World Champion. Big win for her tonight over Deonna Purrazzo at Slammiversary. Huge win for the former Naomi, who debuted in Impact Wrestling a few months ago, and she's already holding some gold around her waist. And I am a huge fan of hers, so this is cool. I remember watching her back in NXT, following her in WWE, being nervous about her walkout, saying, hey, was this really the right call for her? Or should she have just stayed there and let Mercedes do the walkout? But she stuck with her friend, left, and gambles on herself, goes to Impact Wrestling, becomes the Knockouts World Champion. Big win for her. I've talked about this before. I think she has potential to not only be the face of the Knockouts division, but that face of the whole company. She's doing interviews with big media outlets. Say what you want about the New York Post. They're pretty popular, and Trinity was talking to them ahead of Slammiversary. So I think that she adds a gravitas to that championship. She adds a bit of star power to that championship, and for your company that like Impact, who you're kind of running low on the whole star power thing, somebody like Trinity who wants to go there and is actually putting in the time and the effort and wrestling on TV and wrestling on pay-per-views, how do you not reward her with the championship? And like I said, if she ever does do big media stuff, because she was in WWE, and she was a big part of that company for a while, you can have her showing up with your championship, with the Impact Knockouts Championship. What did you think about the match? What do you think is next for Trinity? What do you think is next for Deonna Purrazzo? Other rumors are that her contract expires at the end of December, beginning of 2024 in January. So what's the deal with that? Is she going to stick around? Is Trinity going to stick around for the long haul? Or is she going to drop this thing at Bound for Glory and then say, sayonara, I'm out of here, I'm going back to WWE? Comment down below your thoughts. What did you think of the big championship win? And I'm so happy for her because I am a big fan of Trinity and I've followed her in her entire career. And I did get nervous when her and Sasha Banks walked out last year. I thought it was a work because I didn't think it would have actually happened, but sure enough it did, and they both took a gamble on themselves. We saw Sasha Banks go over to New Japan Pro Wrestling, wrestle in Stardom. She became the champion over there, and then her counterpart, Trinity, Naomi, wins the Impact Knockouts World Championship tonight. Big things happening for them. Mercedes, she's hurt right now, but thankfully Trinity is not, and I hope she gets a lengthy title reign with this belt because she deserves it, guys. She was a champion in WWE. She's a champion here. Again, I think she has potential to be the face of the company if they can play their cards right and continue booking her. And I think this was the right call. Do you think it was the right call to do it right now? Or would you have waited for a bit longer? Maybe you waited until Bound for Glory. That's the big pay-per-view. You build her up a little bit more. But how much more are you going to build her up? She was already a star going into your company. She had more star power than anybody else on that women's roster, outside of maybe Mickie James, which, what's going on with her? Isn't she free? No, she's still with Impact, I think, or she's a free agent. I'd like to see Trinity and Mickie James. Give me that match. Comment down below. Again, what do you think is next? And what do you think about this whole thing going on, man? We got Trinity. We got a new champion. We have had a great night of wrestling. We saw Willow Nightingale and Ricky Starks win the Owen Hart Cup. That was cool. We're seeing Triple A Mania going on in Mexico right now. That's cool. And we got Slammiversary happening in Ontario right now. Big night of wrestling in Canada, actually, because Slammiversary is in Windsor and Collision Battle of the Belts is happening in Calgary. So what did you think about this? Comment down below, guys. Drop me a like. Drop me a subscription. Thank you.